Hey, this is potentially last review or last Carpool movie review with Andy,
John.
and today we're reviewing The Salesman, an
Mm.
international film. Um,
Is that a second international film? Yeah. No.
no, it's our first
First
international
one, yeah.
film.
I was thinking of the Borat as an international film, but it was an international film.
Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know if that counts. It was like a semi.
Yeah.
So this movie, I thought it was pretty interesting, but to me, the movie kind of seemed slow. Um, I wasn't able to fully get all the hidden layers and hidden meanings behind scenes in the movie.
Hmm.
Um, it was difficult for me to get because and second of all, the thing with international films is that with subtitles you can't really get, you know, it's not the same as listening to the native language if you understand them, you know. Like translated version could lead to a different meaning than what it was originally meant to. So I thought that could be an issue for why watching it with subtitles without knowing the native language is kind of, you know, you're in, you're not fully getting everything.
Mm.
That
I
was my
thought I thought it had a different meaning. I thought um having the movie in the Iranian, right? Iran, right? Tehran is in Iran.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like having in that background, I thought it really um I thought it was actually fine. I thought it portrayed the I guess the Iranian culture and like the backgrounds of it.
No, what I was saying is that, you know, it could be different from what we take away from what it was originally intended.
Ah, okay, gotcha,
What I
gotcha, gotcha.
mean? Like for example, since I'm Korean and I speak Korean and understand Korean, like if you watch a Korean film without English subtitles, you get a different feedback from the movie than if you would see just the subtitles without understanding what the Korean dialogues are.
Mm, I
Um,
think yeah, I actually agree with that because a lot of translations are
they some translations can't get everything that the original language is or the
right,
native language is
exactly.
saying, you know. And same quote, you know, it could literally mean the same in translated version, but the meaning in that culture might be different from the meaning that we
Mhm.
take from the US. So that's, I think, for that was at the back of my head throughout the movie. Like being a second generation, you know, U.S. Uh, citizen here, um, I kind of had to have that in the back of the head. Um,
Mm. No, I really agree, honestly. It's
that's one thing I took away. The
yeah.
second thing, we're talking about the movie itself. So, so in a nutshell, you know, in a basic, simple plot, they their house, original house, was destroyed
Mhm.
by
'Cause demolition
construction
slash demolition. 'Cause I
fault.
think they're tearing it down.
Yeah, I think they were trying to do construction near the building, and the building was built poorly, so the walls were cracking down. Yeah, so that happened. So they had to move. They find a place that this their friend, you know, from work
Coworkers.
owns, or yeah, their coworker owns, and they go in as his tenant. What was his name? Babak?
That guy, like guy,
Yeah, some on that line. Not good with names. And they get into the house. It's kind of fishy in the beginning and throughout the movie because, you know, the previous owner is like, information is barely revealed. All we know is that she is a woman with a child, having an
yeah, yeah.
affair with this old guy, right? Which
Or it
that
could have been multiple people. You don't
or
know.
multiple people.
Because
Uh,
neighbors did say like a lot of guys
no,
like,
but I think it's an affair with specifically with that old dude because, you know, he said he bought the bike for the kid.
and
I
I
don't
think
know if
he did leave
I don't
money.
know if the kid is the kid that happened between them, or it's a kid that she already had that he just um is supporting. I'm not
Right.
sure about that. They didn't reveal that part. So they get into this new house, and the main character's wife, Rena, Rena, Rena,
We're not.
Rena is, I don't know what exactly happens. They didn't really say.
I think that's the point because
Like,
of
what we're supposed to say in
the
Dark and High
obscurity.
for an for an anomaly, anonymous. Sorry, I can't say anything right now. Staying anonymous um throughout the movie, which I kind of didn't like as much, because the big reveal in the end, I just I just couldn't, I just couldn't, I didn't know what to get out of it.
I think, yeah, for us, I think because you don't know the backgrounds of the story and like the whole plot very well, like
Yeah,
it's hard for us to kind of get what the director or the movie's trying to say.
was trying exactly. I don't,
Yeah,
I could not get anything off of it.
but I think just I kind of liked it, even though we didn't have the background knowledge. I kind of like the obscurity of not revealing
Hmm.
the uh the actions and like the what happened in the I guess in the bathroom. But one thing that kind of came to my mind was when she did answer the intercom, the little beep thing
Yeah,
to let the guy in. Like what I thought was um, like she was. I don't know if you saw it, but she was just removing her makeups, right? So I was thinking like she wasn't fully undressed, and like when the
he said her clothes were in her room, so I assumed that she was,
oh, okay,
you know
makes sense. But okay, then that kind of changes
illustrates
my
my car.
point of view.
Um,
Yeah.
and in the end, when they were revealing the big reveal, he said he was tempted, you know, when his wife was in the shower.
Oh yeah, that's
So I
true. I
could
forgot about that.
I assume that that's a cue.
Yeah, I forgot that the neighbors dressed her as well. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, honestly, yeah.
so, and I didn't like how the previous owner or the previous tenant was not revealed.
Mm. It bothered me a lot too,
Yeah,
honestly. Just the
I
fact
feel like
that,
they missed out a
you know,
couple information on it.
yeah.
Um, that's the plot wise, I thought they could have done better. Um, although this movie has a really high rating, or
I mean, it won
high,
an Oscar. I looked
yeah, yeah,
it up a little, but then it won an
yeah, yeah,
Oscar.
for international film. Um,
Yeah, I think. But one thing I really liked about the movie was the internal conflict and the conflicts between the.
that was well portrayed. That was really well portrayed.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought that was.
yeah, the struggle between the husband trying to do what he can, at the same time his wife is like she doesn't know what to do. Like, she doesn't want the police to know the full story of it, because she's embarrassed. Um, but and also uh she wants to forget about it as well,
Yeah, I think. I
but she
think.
can't.
I think
um
in something inside of her. I think in a way she kind of did for. I can't say that. Honestly, like she kind of forgave the person because she
in
was
the end, yeah,
on.
in the end, I think she kind of was letting go of the trauma
Right.
that she had experienced. um
What did you
Other than
think
that,
of do you think the movie has something to do with culture in Iran as well? Like kind of relating to that? And like
that's
the
the thing, like, I don't know any cultural background of
so
that
for me, I was thinking
Iran.
like the reason why her or Rana didn't want to report to police was because like um I don't I'm just speculating, I'm just kind of guessing. It might be offensive, but I was thinking a little like maybe in that culture if the woman if a married woman has an affair um like with the another person like she could die or she could be killed. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's like an older time, but
I don't think.
oh, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think that's. I don't think. Okay. Um. Yeah. I don't know if. I don't know. I don't think that's true. If
um,
it is,
I'm
I'll be shocked.
just trying to speculate. I don't know.
So I'm very ignorant on that. So
Yeah.
so that's my fault on that. Um. So specifically to the movie, character development, I thought it was pretty well done. They did really well to portray the husband, his development throughout the movie. Um, him trying to pursue
Culprit.
I'm gonna quote it as the bad guy. Um, it, that was really well portrayed, and in the end, his explosive anger was really well portrayed. At the same time, how he let him go without telling everybody the truth, I thought that was pretty well written.
Hmm. Quick question. You know how he gave him the plastic bag at the end?
Yeah,
Do you know what was in that?
I have no clue.
I wish I knew,
I,
honestly. I
I
was
have
so
no
like,
clue. Um, maybe I wasn't just paying attention for this movie. I'm sorry, Dr. Hammer. I just couldn't focus throughout this movie. It just I just can't deal with slow paced movies.
see, for me, the thing about this movie, even though it was long and slow, like it'll allow me to kind of be, I guess not engaged, but like really be delve into the movie because like a lot of movies, some movies that we've seen, like we couldn't really relate to the characters and like really be
Yeah.
empathetic towards the character. But like for me, I was like, dang, like this guy, I feel like I can kind of relate to what he's going through, even though I haven't gone through the same thing, and like kind of put myself in the shoes
Mhm,
like that he's in, and
mhm.
like just be,
I I
yeah,
couldn't. Only time I connected was that scene when he fought with his wife after the incident happened. He was like, "You don't want me to go to work, but at the same time I need to go to work. You don't want to go to the police, but at the same time we need to solve this and find the guy who did this. What the
right.
hell do you want me to do?" I was like, "Oh my god, I fucking totally get that. I do that all the time with my girlfriend."
I think I don't know. That is very relatable in that part.
That part was relatable, but in the sense that for that specific scene, that emotion and that specific um the conversation is very relatable.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you were thinking about this, but do you think the movie was really westernized? Like the
Was it
whole,
westernized?
well, like
If it was
whole,
westernized,
yeah.
I feel like the plot will be a lot more different. It'd be a lot more cliche, I think.
I
I
think
feel
the
like
fact that we don't know the,
if it was more westernized, this movie could have developed more into like Taken with Liam Neeson. You see what I mean? Like this journey to find the bad guy, and conquering over him and saving his wife from despair, kind of thing. If it was westernized, this movie wasn't quite like that. There
so I was
was.
thinking like westernized as in like the marriage and like the typical marriage of like, or typical like
Oh,
American marriage and like,
I was talking about the movie aspect, but okay.
oh yeah, that part. But I don't think it was that westernized in that movie part, but like in
Yeah.
the marriage part of the movie, like the
Mhm.
relationship. I thought maybe that could have been westernized, and like you can relate that marriage to a lot of Western like American marriages too. So I thought maybe that
Mhm.
could have been. I don't know. I was thinking that part.
So to rate this movie, this was a god awful review, and I apologize for that, Dr. Hammer. We have failed you for this movie. I just couldn't do it. I think this happened for the past couple of movies. I just since it's the end of the semester and my mind is melting in in the house. Um, to rate this movie, back to the point, I would give it a B
I'll
minus
give it an A
point.
minor, honestly. I
A
thought
B.
I
I'd give it a
really enjoyed
B
it.
just because I didn't do any research. Then looking at the movie blankly as itself, I wasn't really able to engage and connect with the movie very well. It was pretty slow paced for me, and um, I like the direction that it was headed, but I want a little more explosiveness at the end. you know.
Yeah, I think especially at the end of the scene, like when everything turns off, I thought that was kind of.
I feel that was very it wasn't exciting for me. I need excitement
I
at a
think for
time
me,
like this.
I think for me, I really enjoyed it, even though I didn't have any background knowledge. Like I just, as an audience, as a viewer, I just really, I don't know, like I just sat down in my bed and watched the movie. I was like, just really focused and engaged throughout the movie, and just, I don't know, just personally liked it.
I feel like I was watching one of those shorts that Dr. Hammer gave out for
Like a
like
short
stand-up
film,
stuff. Yeah, a short. I feel like I was watching a short film.
short quotation mark long film,
Yeah, a short, long film.
yeah,
um,
2 hour long film.
or a long short film. I
Yeah,
don't. Anyways,
but yeah, I guess I'm kind of excited to see what other people have to say about this
yeah,
movie.
I am. I definitely probably will check out
I'm
reviews of
sure a lot of
what
people have.
they would think. I'm very looking forward to class tomorrow. I probably won't speak much because I don't have much to say. Maybe questions, but I don't have much to say in
Yeah,
regards to the movie. Just curious to hear what others thought and how they decipher the movie.
yeah.
It
I think.
sucks that potential last review turned out to be like this, but oh well.
Bye
Bye
then.
bye.
Peace.